Hey friends, it's Ashley and I'm excited to join you for International Scrapbook Day and weekend for the Cut Shop. We are having lots of fun things going on today and tomorrow. You can see the schedule for the weekend here. We'll have giveaways on our Instagram, the blog, the Facebook page, our member forum on Facebook, which is the Cut Shop Scrap Spot. So if you're not a member there, make sure you head over. We have 4 free cut files for you. These are available in the Cut Shop store. And I am using one of these called the Tickets Please cut file for the layout that I am working on. And all of our challenges this weekend are actually going to be hosted in the Scrap Spot Facebook group. So like I said, if you're not a member there, make sure you head over and request to join. There will be a total of 5 challenges. I'm doing 2 today, and we'll have some of our other designers hosting 3 on Sunday. You will be able to win 15 free cut files of your choice by participating in the challenges. And my first challenge is coming up at 10 a.m. Saturday in the group. So make sure you're there. And I'm not going to tell you yet what my challenge is. You'll have to head over there to find out. So I'm working on this layout with the Tickets Please cut file. And I cut 3 of these out, and I'm using the Sunny Days collection from Crate Paper by Maggie Holmes. And I used pattern paper to cut the 3 tags, and then I'm using some pattern paper to back the tags. I wanted some different patterns here. So that is basically what I'm doing right now, just getting all of those backed, and I'm just cutting away the excess of the paper that I don't need. And this is a photo of my niece that I took on Easter Sunday. They came over, and she is the youngest and the cutest and the sassiest. So I thought this was a really cute photo of her, and I wanted to make this like a really cute, fun, girly layout. So I'm going to arrange the tickets in a banner type style here. And I'm going to add some hand stitching. And when I stitch around the outside edge of a shape, I like to make sure I have a lot of adhesive holding that down. And I wanted to make sure I had my tickets lined up on the banner, so I just used a piece of scrap straight paper there to line up those edges. And now I'm going to start my stitching process. So I'm just going to use my paper piercer here to show you how I get that started. I just pierce little holes about 1/4 inch away from one another. And I have tried the chain stitch that Paige Evans has been doing on her layouts, and I really like it. So that is what I'm going to do here, and it's really easy. You come up from behind in your first hole, and then you go back down inside that hole, and it's going to make a loop. And then from the bottom side, you'll come back up through that loop, and you'll just continue that process, and you can see how it makes a chain once you get that going. It's not really too much slower than the regular just back stitch, but it does add some great texture, so that's why I've been using it. And since I started doing this one, I kind of don't want to go back to the back stitch because I really like the thickness that this adds on your layouts. And so I'm just going to do a little bit of it here, and you'll be able to see that chain stitching really good in the close-ups. You can kind of see it a little bit there, but I'm going to finish all of that, and you can actually see how thick that is and how much it really makes it stand out there. I also machine stitched to create kind of that banner look with the tags while I was off camera. And now I'm going to start building my layout. So I'm putting my photo above the tags, and I really like the little bows that come with this collection. So I placed one there on the right hand side of my photo, and it kind of goes along with the banner also. I always think of bows at the end of a banner, so I really liked that. And then this collection is kind of a summery like beach collection if you want it to be. It has a page that has some cute like beach themed pieces like this hat, sunglasses, swimsuits, umbrellas, things like that. And I just thought the hat was so cute, and the way this picture was taken, I just had to add it to the top of the photo to make it look like she had a hat on. Like I said, I wanted this layout to be really cute and girly, so I really like the way that that looks, and it just adds a cute touch to my photo. And I also did not have the ephemera pack with this collection. I think it was out when I purchased it, and so being able to fussy cut some images from some of the 12 by 12 pattern papers kind of gives me that ephemera effect. I had like I said, the bows. I had some of the kind of little thicker epoxy type thickers. I have the chipboard. I also have the little charms that came in the April hip kit that I have. So I really miss having ephemera when I don't get it. So I am going to spend some time fussy cutting these flowers and also fussy cut some butterflies, a couple of those too. So I'm just going to take a minute or two here, fussy cutting these flowers and building them in a cluster at the top on both sides of my photo. Um, the collection doesn't have a lot of flowers as far as like I guess in the sticker sheet and the chipboard. It does have some, but a lot of times the chipboard is just kind of thick and I don't like it too much for the flowers. I like the flowers to be more delicate, I guess. So I like them as ephemera pieces. So this worked out great having this whole floral piece here that I could cut. And I cut a couple of small ones for the right hand side, and then I'm going to do a larger one that I'm going to add on the left hand side to build that area out over there. And fussy cutting is really easy. You don't have to be too precise. You're just kind of cutting a border. If you want to, you can cut all the way to the edge of whatever your image is, or you can leave a little border. It just depends on what I'm cutting and how I'm using it. For this, I just cut the border so that way I have some of the yellow. I like that little separation of the yellow, and yellow is my favorite color, so I have a lot of yellow. I have the yellow border around the page, I have the yellow tag, and some yellow from the flowers and other embellishments. So I can never have too much yellow. So I thought I was done with the flowers, but it felt a little off balance, so I went to add some other things. I added a little heart to the hat, and I used the sun-kissed sticker for my title and just placed it above the photo. And I do have two of these epoxy stickers because one of these is from the April hip kits. So I was kind of keeping both of them on my desk in case there were some things that I had used from one and had not used from the other that I might want to use on the layout. This is one of the butterfly stickers, and I just added some dimensional foam behind that to pop it up. And then I wanted to place one of those little charms, and so I put it in the word do. And so I'm just kind of going around seeing where I want to add things. I brought in this sticker to add it to that flower cluster there. And I did bring in a smaller one for that right hand side cluster, but I actually take that out in a little bit because I'm going to go in and add another butterfly there. This is the butterfly paper, so I'm going to fussy cut this larger butterfly. This is the 12 by 12, and later on in that spot at the top where I put that sticker flower, I am going to use the 6 by 8 paper with the butterflies on it to cut another butterfly that's the same one as this. It's just in a smaller format because it's from the 6 by 8 paper. So I'm looking for some phrase stickers. I love phrase stickers. I like to use them on every layout, so I was trying to find some that I could use. And I thought this little girl image was cute. It went with my photo, and it's from the chipboard sheet, so I placed that on one of the tags also. And there are some cute hearts, so I'm going around and putting a few of those, just trying to figure out where I want those to go. And I really like the contrast of the black. There's a lot of black on this epoxy sticker sheet, and I like that contrast with the pops of color. So I do go around and put several of those black pieces with the love phrase and the XO. And I left the other part of the XO so I can save it for another layout if I want to and have that later on. So I am looking at the chipboard sheet again. I couldn't decide if I wanted to use anything from that. And then this is where I decided that I wanted to add that smaller butterfly. I do like to have odd numbers of embellishments. And so since I had the two butterflies that I'd already added, I decided I wanted to have a third one. And I felt like it filled in that space there at the top a little bit better. So I'm going to add the date here in just a second, and that will finish up this layout. I hope you enjoyed the process video. Make sure you visit the Cut Shop blog because that is where you'll find all the information for everything that is going on this weekend. You don't want to miss it. Lots of opportunities to win free cut files. Thanks so much for watching my video today. If you are new to my channel, I would love for you to become a new subscriber and to give my video a thumbs up, and I look forward to seeing you next time.